Have I got anything in my teeth?
Huh?
In my teeth?
No, me? No. I've always got shit in my teeth.
Oh, bro, we're talking about that.
Fucking big ridges and shit between
Before
my
I do
teeth.
YouTube videos, the last thing I do before I hit record is I
Check
go
your
to the
teeth?
bathroom and I like get my water pick.
Oh,
and,
really?
like, fucking, yeah, just to make
Are
sure
they
nothing
cool?
gets stuck.
Are they good? Water picks? Yeah, nice.
You got to floss and shit too. And
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You
bullshit.
got to do both. Some doctors are like, nah, water pick's the best, and some dentists.
Right.
And then some are like, no, you got to floss.
I just want one solution. Just give me
I
one.
do both. I do one in the morning,
Okay.
one in the night.
All right.
I do both because they both do different things.
Okay.
But water pick's easier.
Do you know about what are those tonsil stones?
Yeah.
Have you heard about those?
Yeah.
And how about people use water picks to get them out?
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Isn't that? Yeah. Yucky.
All right.
Oh, that's right. We're here to do a podcast.
Dude. Yeah.
Go.
All right. So while Mitta's sorting out some session stuff, I'll do the intro.
A couple things I gotta do.
Yeah. So welcome, audio people. We are the Audio Boys. I am Mitchell Rose. This is
Mitta Nora.
And we are coming to you from Tommirock Studios. And we want to just mention that they are our official sponsor of the podcast. And if you're ever interested in recording your own amazing quality podcast, this studio is available to hire. You can head over to tommirock.com/podcast
Good one, dude.
to make a booking.
Nice.
Thanks, Tommirock, for having us.
Thank you.
In this beautiful setup that we get to work in every week.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for being our sponsor every week.
Hell yeah. How we going?
I don't know. I was like, you fully threw me. I was just sitting here just chatting to you, and then it was like, here we go, we start. I'm fucking, all right, everything's on, everything works.
Yeah, we're good.
Holy.
Cool.
How you feeling?
I'm all right.
You all right? You feel better? You back better this week?
Not really.
No. Fuck.
It will be.
Yeah.
Slow. Yeah.
Straight in.
Yeah, let's go.
Bro,
Topic.
what is it?
So, music festivals.
Festivals.
Big one went down among the many that have been happening.
Yep.
The Bluesfest. Have you ever been to Bluesfest?
I have only been to 2 or 3 festivals in my life, and Bluesfest was definitely not one of them.
Oh, whoa.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
I have
I
no
think
interest in blues.
Yeah, but it's not just blues.
I know, but I hear the name Bluesfest, and I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, so interesting story. I don't know if I ever told you this.
Yeah.
An artist, a best mate of mine, Ackers, shout out Paul.
Yep.
We
who you
did
talking
a
about?
duo thing. Paul Ackroyd is his name,
Cool.
good mate of mine.
Cool.
You would have met at one of the kids' parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the dress up one.
Oh, cool.
Paulie was there. You
Cool,
met
cool,
him.
cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, and someone was dressed spectacularly that day in a Prince outfit.
Oh, dude. Hang on.
I'll have to send a photo.
Where's my contacts? I've got you in my. Hang on.
You can find it. Anyway.
You keep talking. I'm going to find this fucking photo.
So me and Paul,
Holy shit.
while Mitta's finding this,
Yeah.
we played at Bluesfest.
Okay, and what'd you do?
So there's a back way entry into Bluesfest. You can enter the busking competition.
Just quickly, do you remember the AI video that got made from you?
Yeah,
dancing,
Yeah.
Sorry, keep
that
going.
was when AI was like first becoming a big
Holy
thing.
shit, dude! You look so sus in this.
That was so funny.
Sorry,
It was so good.
This hang
We'll
on.
find it.
I'm gonna tell how you can't see your phone number in this. Was yeah, I can't even get it close to the. Hang on, I'm gonna put a screen. I'm gonna send a
That
screenshot
photo.
to my thing.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going. So basically, you can enter this busking competition where in Byron you play in this busking comp and you do a couple of nights.
Yep.
You got to be there for the whole week.
Yep.
You can also make a bit of money busking in town and doing gigs. And we stayed there. We got in, and then we got to play at Bluesfest
2 of you?
on a stage. Yeah, it was a duo that we played. So
And you play drums?
I played cajon and percussion in this group.
What?
Yeah.
Did you wear a fedora? You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't.
I did. There's photos. There's photos. There's fedora. Yeah, I did have a fedora.
Where's the photos? How do I look at the photos?
I don't know if they're on my Instagram
Oh
or
my
not.
god, dude!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I've got shit to do now,
Dude,
Yeah.
so funny. You got like 2 things to
Oh my
slam me on
god!
this week.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Yeah, because we did a commercial like we did like an acoustic covers duo thing, but then we did his stuff as well as a duo.
Yep.
He was doing like blues and roots,
Yep.
open C tuning, sort of John Butler trio-y kind of stuff.
Yep.
Really awesome artist when he was doing that stuff.
Yep.
And and the way we did it, we had a full band set up at one point, but then we also just had the duo set up because we could travel easy together.
Yeah,
And I did percussion and cajon.
Yep.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite types of gigs.
Cajon's a weird instrument, hey?
It's fun, and if
Yeah.
you supplement it with certain stuff, so I had
Yeah.
hi-hats.
Yeah.
And
Do you have like a stomp?
no, he had a stomp and he
Right.
had loopers.
Yeah.
And then I had hi-hats, some other percussion stuff like cowbell, tambo, a splash, and then a floor tom. And so
Oh,
when
cool.
I needed some drum stuff,
Cool,
I had
cool,
mallets
cool.
and a floor tom and
Yep.
stuff like that. So I could get some drummy thing. It was basically
Yeah.
like a very miniaturized drum kit
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we could carry in a bag and be mobile.
Man,
and go
that-
busking
that reminds
in
me-
a street, and you could busk in the street with it. It was hectic.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it was
I
so
always
good.
wanted one of those stand-up cocktail kits.
Yeah,
You know the ones where you anyway,
it was
I-
like that, but just sitting on a cajon.
I used to like when I used to play in a heavy band, like the last heavy band I played when like it was a math noisecore band, like very technical, very heavy.
Yeah. So is this Comalize or
No, this is
another one?
called Regressor. I'll see if I can play
I
it.
don't think I've ever listened to that.
Can I play? Can you just play shit on? I know I can go to
If
YouTube.
it's not on a label, yeah.
Yeah, for my fucking music.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this band like very mathcore, fast.
Was this unsigned?
Yes,
Yeah.
every band was unsigned.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I used to make a point of trying to show off by using as little gear as possible.
Did you just have a floor?
One floor tom, hi-hat and a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
I'll see, just to give you an idea of what it kind of sounds like. I wonder if this is going to play through. It'll be playing in the through the screen cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
What bands would you like in this team?
Dillinger Escape Plan, Norma Jean, The Chariot. Anyway, so I'm not going to suck my own dick for too long. So, but yeah, I used to like really have fun. Because in metal, it's like how many bass drums can you bring? Like, 40 floor
Yeah, go
toms.
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And exactly,
fuck
and
yeah.
these guys like fucking suck, most of them, like
Yeah.
playing like groups of 4 fills and
I'll posit this. The more toms you have, the more you suck at drums.
Yep, I agree.
And the more kick drums. If you have 2 kick drums, no.
Dude,
It's all for, there's never a need for 2 kick drums.
bringing them to the studio too is wild. Like,
Live.
oh yeah,
You did live audio.
yeah, I did the live thing.
I had dudes do that. There was a band that I remember that would have 6 toms and 2 kick drums that would come in every now and then to
and
the
was
venue I worked in.
they were
the worst drummer.
All the fills groups of 4.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
of
That
course
was
they were.
exactly the was like listening to Liza Woodridge all day.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Dude,
Anyway.
I love our I'm just looking through all the photos
That we shared with
Yeah,
you?
yeah. They're
In
so
the
good.
message.
Heaps of weird AI shit. Like there's that weird AI one of me trying to look like a CLA. Anyway,
Yeah.
hang on. This is gonna be worth it. I'm gonna find this fucking photo of you. Anyway, so
Anyway,
while I'm
yeah,
doing
so
this,
while we're at it,
yeah,
so-
Bluesfest.
Yeah, so Bluesfest for me was, before we get into like the festival topic,
Yes.
it was actually, I feel like it was one of Australia's better festivals.
Yes.
Everything was under a marquee.
Okay.
And I think that was genius because it didn't matter what
Smart.
time of day you played at.
Yep.
One, everyone was comfortable.
Yep.
Right? Because you were out of the sun.
Yes.
And in Australia, let's just
Oh,
be clear,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
The sun and the heat and the oppressive, like it's in Byron, so
Yeah.
it's right in between Sydney and Brisbane.
Yeah.
It's in New South Wales, but it's north coast. It's
Yeah.
tropics or subtropics. I don't even know if it's subtropics, whatever it is.
I would argue that it's
just
subtropical.
Yeah, like if you're in Miami, you know what we're talking about. If you're in the States,
yeah.
it's just fucking humid.
and
as
all our
fuck.
festivals are in summer.
Yeah, they're all in summer.
So they're all, and Big Day Out is
Yeah.
on the hottest day of the year.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Why do they do
Australia Day, like, well, let's not get into the politics of
Yeah.
Australia Day, but
Yeah.
Big Day Out used to always be Australia Day.
that? Yep, Invasion Day.
Yeah, Invasion Day. Yeah.
And and they record 40+ degree temperatures, and people
Always. It was always the hottest day.
People pass the fuck out.
I got sunstroke at one Big Day Out, and I was sick for a week.
Dude, one of my
me up.
coolest memories from any festivals, I went to Big Day Out when there were a 2-piece electronic group from the UK, and they do a lot of screaming. It's kind of Prodigy-esque.
okay.
Anyway, it's heavy electronic. We were in the boiler room, which is just if anyone doesn't know, it's a big shed. That's all
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Halfway through the set, it started raining inside.
And you could hear the rain.
Dude, no, I'm inside and water it's raining inside. Like, so the precipitation from all the bodies sweating inside
was dripping on people.
Was raining. It was the most surreal thing. I was inside.
And were you like, you're in the boiler room, so you're off your head? So
I was enjoying a couple of lemonades in the boiler room. And it was fucking raining, bro. And I was just like, what is happening? You know?
Amazing.
I've had some surreal experiences. But
what time was that in the day? Like late?
Like 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it was in the day. Yeah. So I've only been
wild.
to Big Day Out, Soundwave, and Groove in the Moon.
Yeah, cool.
Only festivals I've been to.
Yeah.
So Bluesfest, my impression of Bluesfest is stinky hippies playing blues, no shoes, lots of dreadlocks, and
there's that.
Mitch in fedoras.
Yeah,
but that was my impression of Bluesfest.
Right when you say that, we'll post up the pitch.
Yeah,
me in the fedora because it's there. Yeah. Anyway, fuck you, Mitta. Anyway, so basically, I would think that probably too, right? But it's actually one of our better festivals. It always sounded great.
Yeah.
Because you had shade, it was comfortable.
Right.
But everyone got a good light show, which is actually really cool because you could see a band in the middle of the day and it actually looks good.
What a shit. A band in the middle of the day at the festival?
Yeah, it
may
sucks.
as well not play.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
When the sun's still up and people are sober, boring.
Yeah. So it was a vibe. Food was actually kind of good there because the food trucks they had were like next level. Like and it was family friendly.
Yeah. People in Byron actually care about food.
Yeah.
As opposed to Sydney.
Yeah, but like the clientele was international.
Yeah.
And then the band lineup was not just blues. Like the year we went, Gary Clark Jr. was there.
Yeah, right.
But then
look at the lineups here.
Yeah, there'd be like alternative bands and stuff, like more rock-based bands.
Yeah.
But not just blues.
Why do they call it Bluesfest?
Because that's how it kind of did start,
Right.
and the focus is like the headliners will be blues artists of some kind.
Now.
But it was I would say it was one of my favourite festivals to go to. Because I've been to lots. The early Soundwaves were some of the worst festivals I've ever been
reckon?
to. Oh my God.
Yeah, the organisation was bad.
Oh, always.
The whole things were outside in the sun.
Yeah, and AJ Matter can go fuck himself. I'm going to put that out there too. Yeah. He was the organiser of Soundwave for lots of reasons. That guy can.
I'm pretty sure he's got dollars on his head. That guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Bluesfest, unfortunately, is the latest festival to go under.
Why? Not enough sales?
Yeah, tickets weren't selling.
So why aren't people going to festivals?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Well, what is it? I have no idea. I'm out of touch. I don't go to festivals. I don't go to shows. I don't get none of that shit. Why?
But why don't you go to festivals?
I stopped going a long time ago. I don't like lines. I don't like costs. I don't like standing all day. I don't like paying $400 to see 2 bands I like.
Yes.
So those are is that everyone's reason?
And I think that's the majority of reasons. Yeah.
Okay,
and I think that started to seep in many years ago.
Right.
We'll get the boring one out of the way. Insurance costs in Australia, public liability. So Australia has a pretty unique thing to do with public liability and performance events.
Yes.
And it's something that has killed our live music industry in other ways, especially local events.
Yep.
Everyone should be pretty familiar with this.
But
there's that. And the cost of insurance just constantly goes up.
This is Google AI. It just says, due to a combination of mounting financial pressures, including rising production, insurance, and touring costs paired with soft ticket sales.
Yeah.
The soft ticket sales, that has to be affecting it.
Yeah. There's also the Aussie dollar being less valuable has killed festivals. When the Aussie dollar was strong, we could bring out bigger acts. And so they've continued to try and do that. But it costs more.
Yeah.
And they're trying to rack up these huge bands. Yeah. And this is the thing, I'll start with this, that annoys me the most about Australian music festivals is the highlight is always on international acts.
Yeah.
And don't have headliners be fucking international acts.
I'll counter that though.
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
Is every fucking festival, Parkway, Alpha Wolf, Polaris, and the local. Every fucking festival. Yeah. I guarantee.
Even Parkway's own festival.
Bro,
they're doing,
Parkway Festival. If you Google,
they're doing a boat one now.
Google heavy music festivals, Unified, what was that one? They had that palm tree one. If you Google all of them, there'll be 2 or 3 of the same bands on the headline. And you know, that's because everyone likes those bands. They're big in Australia, whatever. But Why would I pay $300 to go wait 10 hours in the sun to watch that band when I can just wait and watch
their solo tour?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
When was the last festival you went to?
Good question.
Do you feel too old for it now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Definitely. So like, yeah, look, there'd only be certain festivals that I would even go to, like, because something like a Big Day Out or something in the sun, I'm not going to do that.
No.
Fuck that.
I think you could put every single one of my favourite bands, past, present and future, to that, and I still won't go to the festival.
Yeah, because you'd rather see them in their own show. Because I think, like, besides the uncomfortableness of going to a festival, there's a list of things. Cost, you mentioned cost.
Yeah, cost.
Right? So the cost of things is ridiculous. Beyond the ticket
and then
cost
you got
itself
festival
is crazy.
prices once you're in there.
Food, drink. They're outrageous.
Yes. And these days the police presence is like hectic, which sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like no one wants to walk through a line of 20 dogs before you go on a festival.
Yeah, the drug testing issues and stuff are a problem as well. Yeah, look, I think it's not the most fun. Like, you go to them for the experience, and then I think after you go to a few, you go, this isn't that good an experience. And then you're paying a premium.
Some people
for it.
fucking froth it though. Some people live for them.
I get it, and I get like the coolness factor. I think has probably worn off. You know, there was that thing. Oh, what festivals are you going to? I've got to be seen on Instagram at this festival. I think that's all worn off.
True.
Because it's not cool anymore.
What do we
It's
got?
been done.
What do we got left? Laneway.
Yeah.
Womade. Womade Adelaide. Ultra. I don't know what Ultra is.
No.
No.
Like, you should look at which ones have gone. Which ones have we lost?
Yeah.
Which Australian festivals have we lost?
Which
There's heaps. Because we've lost some huge festivals.
Yeah.
And I think it's cost. What were the other things you mentioned?
Like standing around, the bad organising, the nowhere to sit.
Sound quality.
Sound, dude. Sound,
Dude, it's very hard for all artists to sound great at a festival because, you know, like...
obviously
touring
Parkway's needs are different to Olivia Dean's needs. Like, you know, live, it's going to be very
and the more diverse lineup you have, the harder it's going to be to change over artists.
Fully.
And I just think, like...
Splendor's gone.
Splendor's gone?
Yep.
That's a huge one.
That was a massive one. Yeah, Grooven.
Grooven is, just cancelled this year or last year, whatever. Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, good vibes. Yeah, Splendor was.
It's a hard thing though, right? Because it's like, I don't go to them, but I do enjoy some of the sideshows sometimes, you know, like if the artist does a sideshow and then, you know, if like anything, if we don't go to these things, eventually they just stop coming here and we don't have them anymore. Yeah. Is that better?
No. And I think, look, I think because we're one of the biggest, what people misunderstand about Australia, and I encountered this actually when I went to the US as well, is that even though we're a small population, we are huge consumers of media. Yeah. Music, film,
but we also
TV.
account for a tiny percent of the global.
Yeah, but if you think of like European countries, our population isn't that small compared to some. But consumption of American music, right? So if you think of like Italy or France or like any other, like Spain, Germany, they consume a lot of their own national music, right? But we consume heaps of American music.
So this is what I thought.
Content.
So Australia typically
relatively small,
2 to 3% of global digital media. Yeah, we are a blip. We are nothing. Yeah. So hang on. So Australia's maturing market, which digital advertising commanding over 75% of total ad revenue. I mean, compared to the rest of the world, we are fucking tiny and minuscule.
Yeah, but what are the other countries? You know what I mean? Like, and how much of it is American content that we consume as opposed to those other countries? You know what I mean? So there's this funny thing where we're a small population, but we consume a lot of overseas content, particularly American content, right? Yes. So we're one of the biggest American audiences. Yes. After the UK. Fully. Because China might have 1 billion people, but they're not consuming that much American content.
Not now, they're not.
Yeah, definitely. And same as India and all those sort of countries, right? Like they consume a bit of it, but we consume more of it. Yes. So we are actually quite a large audience base. Anyway, so we will always have that draw of artists coming here. Yes. But the festival ticket is an easier way for those artists to justify coming over here because it is a shit way to tour. I think because of the way Australia is. But getting back to that, that's probably why festivals are hard to do here. But also, like, if you think back 10, 20 years, there was 3 or 4 cool Australian bands. Yes. In the whole world. There was Parkway. Yep. There was
I can't even think of another one. You know, like there was a handful of bands.
In heavy alternative?
In the mainstream, in the world,
Yeah.
you know, like I only think about heavy music because that's where my mind goes. But so now you fast forward to 2026, most of my favorite bands are Australian.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Carnival. Like I'm fucking going to do this to myself. I can't list any of them right now. But you know what I'm saying? Is like I could name you. I could go into my Spotify, my Apple Music, and my most played artists will mostly be Australian.
Yeah.
So I think that.
And those artists have seen lots of overseas success. Success in America and Europe and whatever.
And maybe as the Australian talent pool develops, we will have less need for the overseas stuff, which might bring the festivals back.
Yeah. So my biggest peeve when I used to work in live audio, and you might have seen this too because we were working in live audio at the same time, when it came to the summer season, the festival season, what you would see is no one would show up for local live gigs.
You're 100%.
Literally the month around. So 2 weeks
You just
prior,
don't book shows.
Yeah, but
you
that
don't.
sucked because it'd be like 2 weeks before Big Day Out and 2 weeks after Big Day Out. You couldn't book shows or you couldn't book certain ones because those crowds had already they're saving their money for the show and then they're broke
saving their weekends
and then they're broke for 2 weeks to a month after that. So you get no one coming to local shows.
No.
So a massive festival in Sydney would actually eat it. All it does is suck the music money
you're right.
out of local venues and puts it into the pockets of international artists. And I hated that.
Yeah.
And it takes away from our local economy.
Yeah.
And for decades now, we haven't fostered a strong local music scene. Sydney's music scene is almost dead.
We've forgotten about
it. Except Newtown and Marrickville and the inner west. The CBD is nothing. There's no live music really there at all. And that's because of a lot of things, lockout laws, COVID, all these things that happened. But it was dying a slow death when I was there. It was always dying. And the festival circuit does no favours to any of this because the summer period is peak for local gigs too. And so you need that time and you need to foster that. And like festivals need to be part of the solution to that, I feel. They've often been the competition. And the problem is that if you foster a strong local support, those bands will be your festival artists.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Grow out.
Absolutely.
And we're with all the crazy shit that's going on in the world, everyone is looking for more localized, nationalistic approaches to things. Let's look after ourselves first. Fuck, we should be doing that with music. We should have been doing that with music and arts for decades. And we just don't. And it's unfortunate. And it's because of lots of political things to do with Australia too, like poker machines and all these kind of things. But what's happening now is you've got an older class that don't play poker machines. So there's no competition and venues are now like, we need to entertain people. How do we get people into our venues? Oh, we better put bands on. Because kids aren't going to play pokies anymore. Right? So now everyone's scrambling. And it's good. And the festival thing dying is just another instance of that, I think. And I can't wait till hopefully there is just more local support for local acts. Grow some fucking shit here. And then that be the festival. Because do you remember like there was an Australian festival that was Aussie only. It was called Red Fest.
I saw it come up in the list.
And Homebake.
I do remember Homebake.
Homebake. It was all Aussie artists. That's how that's part of what got Silverchair to blow up. Was all those festivals. Like they were blowing up already, but it was in that time. Like you talk about big Australian acts now, right? But what about the days of like when we had like Regurgitator, Spiderbait, Grinspoon?
You Am I.
That was You Am I. Yeah, that was this era. You know, when I was coming in through high school and just out of high school, we had a very strong Australian base.
I do remember that. We
had lots of bands. Punk bands like Body Jar, Frenzel. You know, and those guys were reaching critical acclaim overseas. Frenzel was signed to fucking Fat Records.
Frenzel was the first album I ever bought.
Which one?
Man's Not a Camel.
Fuck yeah, dude. I listened to that the other day. I literally dropped my kids off the other day. I don't know how I got to that song. Somehow I got to that song and I put it on and I was just like, fuck, what an album.
Shout out Frenzel. The boys are still in the scene. Still doing shit in Sydney. I don't know. I don't think I'd be here in this room if it wasn't for that album. So Thank you, boys.
I wouldn't have got into bands and being in a band if it wasn't for Frenzal. My first ever live gig was Frenzal Rom, Sutherland Youth Centre, with a good friend of mine, Nicole. Shout out Nicole.
Yep.
And I saw Lindsay McDougall get up in a dress and just rock out, I was like,
this is the best.
This is fucking crazy.
It's the best.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
the Mad Caddies were the headliner.
Bro, I remember I bought
I was like, I want to be doing this. This is what I want to do.
I bought Frenzal and I bought Blink-182 at the same time.
Yeah.
And Frenzal are just Australia's Blink-182.
Animal or Dude Ranch?
The one with the syringe on the front.
Yeah, Enema of the State.
Yeah, Enema of the State. Yeah. But yeah, fucking heaps of respect for those dudes. Are you a Mind Snare fan?
Mind Snare.
Gordy's other band.
Yeah, I know the band. I know the band. Yeah,
dude, this is part of.
So Gordy's the drummer from Frenzal.
Yes,
right?
this is part of Australian. This is if you consider yourself into hardcore in any way.
Yeah.
This. You have to know this. This is the epitome.
I remember
of
this band.
This epitome of metalcore to me.
Yeah,
it's a perfect mix of metal and hardcore.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down a nerdy path here.
Yeah. So yeah, like look, in that era, like 90s to 2000s, we had a really, really strong local music scene growing. And that was opposed to everything against it. It was still there because people talk about the 80s pub scene here. That was incredible.
Yeah.
One of the biggest music industry times for Australia ever. Like ACDC, Unix, all that bullshit. But the 90s was even better.
Yeah.
We had so much versatility in the indie rock scene. So many good producers cutting their teeth at that time. And we were growing. And out of that later on, we had like Forrester Saville come through with like albums for like Butterfly Effect and Carnival and shit.
Forrester recently did a mix on it and something I recorded.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's so fucking good.
Can you mention the artist? Or?
Night Dive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this band, go have a listen.
So they tracked with you and then sent it to Forrester for mixing?
Yep.
Cool.
They tracked some of it with me and then they put, they tracked the rest of it home because they're talented and they know what they're doing.
Cool.
Night Dive.
Night Dive?
Some of
I thought you said Knife Dive.
No, Night Dive. And these are some of the better artists, some of the better players that I've worked with in a long time.
Hectic.
I think I don't know if there's
How
a
would
little.
you describe their music?
Modern Deftones. Yeah, shoegaze.
Everyone loves that shit at the moment. That's the shit.
It's like heavy meets shoegaze meets catchy. Like some of their new stuff is so fucking catchy. This is actually this is from the recording session. Yeah, this is when we track the drums. Yeah, this is they're already onto EP2. Jack is an absolute weapon of a drummer. He plays session for a lot of different artists.
Did you get any feedback from Forrester when you were traveling or anything?
It's not actually the first time Forrester has mixed something of mine. It's the second one. He didn't. I haven't had any conversation. No, I haven't. Yeah. I will though. I will have a chat to him about it because it sounds fucking amazing. And he might be my favourite mix engineer.
You've told me that before.
Do you have a favourite?
He's up there.
Who's your favourite? But
I don't know.
It's going to be someone 90s, 2000s, garagey.
Forrester's definitely up there. Like all my favourite records when I was doing bands, getting into audio more.
Yeah.
It was his records that I was listening to. He was one of the first producers to me that could compete with American quality records.
Oh yeah, all day, dude.
He was a standout.
So me and the boys in Night Dive were talking about Forrester's mixes.
Yep.
What did I? Oh, that's right. I saw a funny CLA video and I want to show it to you. Yeah, so
we've definitely got on a tangent here. We have to come back. We'll circle back.
Yeah.
To those of you watching, we'll circle back.
Yeah, it's the ADD day today.
Yeah.
What did I say? Chris Lord he has this. Forrester has this way of like everything is punchy and clear, but the things meld together. So Jared and I, he's the guitarist in the band who does a lot of the production stuff. But we were talking about how Forrester has this way. Things don't sound separate. It sounds like you're in the room with the band in the best room ever, and you can hear everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
his stereo imaging and spatial, whatever it is, like it's all there.
The tones, man, like nothing sticks out. Everything sounds normal and natural. And
I actually the other day was comparing. I was listening to some the recent Carnival stuff.
Yep.
And it reminded me of your mixes.
Oh, I love you so much.
In a good way.
I love you so much, bro. Thank you. Honestly,
seriously, I could hear the influence. I could hear the tonality of your mixes, that little bit more mid-focused.
Yeah.
The tonality of your snares and stuff are there. I would argue that I like your mixes better.
Oh, wow.
And yours are more modern.
Wow.
Yours has, like, not to criticise one of the better engineers in Australia, but I listened to the latest Carnival release and dynamically it seemed narrower to me than what you do. You seem to get things a bit louder.
Right,
bigger
okay. Yeah, sure.
To me. Yeah.
Yep. That's an amazing compliment.
He's still seem a little bit back in the mixing style of where he was back before, which isn't a bad thing.
No.
It's just his style and it's where he's at. Whereas I would say where you're at, I can see where you've taken the idea of that, but then it's more modern. It's got more explosiveness and a bit more dynamic range to it.
What that statement reminds me of is, so you know Will Putney?
Yes.
He learned off Machine.
Okay.
And people argue that he is better than Machine.
Yeah.
Because Machine is kind of, he's doing the old school thing.
Yeah, he's still doing his thing. And
Will's
he's modernised.
is doing the modernised thing. So that kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
That's super lovely. I disagree with you, but thank you very much.
All right.
It's really nice. But yeah, he just has this way of things sounding natural and real, but not overhyped.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I was watching this videos came up of him mixing Green Day.
Whoa.
And dude, it just
is this more recent?
It's pretty recent.
God,
yeah.
Man, he's been eating some burgers.
So it made me laugh. It's just so classic CLA because he's like, you don't need to do shit. You don't need, you know what? We hit the bluey, we hit the fucking delay, done. I'm like, yeah, but you're working with Green Day. And, or like,
who recorded it?
Yeah, like,
what engineer recorded it?
It's just that classic thing of where he's just like, you dumb idiots at home. It's so easy. And I'm just like,
so like, let's
one of the best singers in the world.
For anyone at home, if you take any of these artists, fucking like Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Chad Smith on drums.
Sing backwards through a 57.
Yeah.
It'll sound amazing.
Yeah, you take any of these people that are the best artists, working with the best producer and the best tracking engineer in the best studio in the world, running through the best signal chains available.
And the best songs in the world.
And the best compositions and arrangements. You know how easy that shit is to mix? Anyone could mix that. You could push faders up and go, yep, done, and then send it to a mastering engineer and it's pretty much there. Like, not to say that like they never have to work for it. Like their job is to take what is great and then make it exceptional. Right? But their starting point is not your starting point.
No.
Right?
No.
We're talking all the experts involved, all the money in the world involved to make something that's already good sound even better. So him going, all you have to do is this.
Bro, I have this. I talk about this all the time to people. They're just like, like how do you get this? I record the same bands in the same rooms with the same gear every week. They all sound totally fucking different.
Who's that guy down there?
Hey, look at this handsome man. Look at these handsome opinions. So I say this to people all the time, and people always say like, how do you do this? How do you do that? It's the fucking player. It's the person hitting the kit. So this guy, Jesse from
fucking
dude, it's stupid. He plays in Viart, and I listen to Viart. I've been friends with those guys for a long time. I listen to the recordings. So I was like, how does Will Putney? How does he do this? And then I recorded Jesse. I'm like, that's what he sounds like. Yeah. I'm like,
when you posted the Instagram, not this video, but the actual just Instagram in the studio where you were tracking this.
Yes.
And the playback, I was just like, fuck me,
bro.
Like
there's
no triggers.
There's no triggers. There's no triggers. There's I didn't replace anything.
This is one of the best drummers in the world.
Absolutely.
This guy is
absolutely
freak.
Yes. And like he's tasteful, his technique.
Look at the footwork, man. I could never play that good. I could play every day for the rest of my life and never be that good. Not even close.
I don't like to admit that anyone is better at drums than I am.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
That's fucking he's a weapon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Anyway, so but basically what I'm saying is I did the mix. I did a couple mixes. I did one for the Viart and I did one for Pain Body, and I sent it to Pain Body and they're like, this sounds better than our EP. And I was like, fuck, thank you. That's fucking fantastic. But it's just because he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And it was just captured right.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how I got. Oh, Chris, look it out. Let's go back to Chris. Dude,
are we listening to this?
Yeah. We'll show you
Let's
this.
take it from the top.
Tell us, CLA.
Lead vocals got our blue 1176s. We're using, original tape eliminator, just one of them, for mono tape slap. A little delay for choruses, right? Let's look at what we have on here.
Oh, this album.
Listen to it.
Yeah, one of the best albums ever recorded.
I got to turn the outspeaker down.
Little slap on here. So slap number 1. Slap number 2.
Yeah, slap it up some. Give it a little slap. Little slap and tickle.
He's just so like, see? There it is. Bang.
Yeah, that easy one. You just do that.
Yeah.
Pull the late.
You don't have an SSL?
He had like 4
Let's take
blueies
the top,
stacked on top
which
of
is
each
Yeah.
other.
You don't have 4
vocal.
blues?
Lead vocals got our blue 1176.
I just love-
We're
So
using,
good.
I just
original
love his
tape
attitude.
list.
It's like, it's easy.
Yeah.
Like, what do you? I want to see if I can find the Enjoy Yourself video again.
Yeah. Anyway, so to circle back.
Yeah.
Festivals.
Yeah. What?
We have amazing talent, right?
Yeah.
We'll just like we can segue. You
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
awesome talent in Australia. We have amazing talent. We have some of the best metal musicians. We have amazing alternative musicians. We have amazing composers,
Yeah.
arrangers. We're everywhere.
Obviously-
Aussies are everywhere, and you've heard countless records.
Obviously,
made
the
by
format
Australians.
needs to change, right? Festivals.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's unsustainable.
Yes.
But so to clarify with the Bluesfest thing, it's come out since that they owed people money the same way AJ Matter did.
Oh,
for,
they weren't paying bands?
they weren't paying up. All right, and kind of what's been
promoters
going
not
on.
paying bands? That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, what seems to be happening with a lot of these festivals is they've always had a bit of a Ponzi scheme going where the next festival pays for the past one.
Yeah, right.
And it was never sustainable.
Right,
so it was all a bit of a farce.
Yeah. Festivals
So
on tick.
yeah, I don't think it was ever truly a sustainable model for a lot of them, and it could never continuously grow because nothing ever does grow forever.
No.
And so yeah, it's the end of this era, I think, of festivals, and they have to change.
Yep.
And I think to wrap that conversation up, I think it's a net positive.
I think so too.
I want
Yeah.
local back.
Yeah.
I want Australian artists to have their time in the sun,
Yeah.
and to showcase what we do.
Yeah.
And festivals moving forward should be more locally based.
Yeah.
And supporting local acts.
Yep. No, I like that, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Cool.
But-
What's the group, while we're at it, what's the crew that do that? You know that big local festival where you can go to different rooms and that around Newey and have that local thing every year?
Oh,
Block,
West Best Block Fest.
West Best Block Fest.
Yeah, I can't say
that is
Yeah.
an amazing
It's a
idea.
great idea. It's great for the community. It's good for local shops, good for local bands.
Local run.
It's great.
It's all supporting of local businesses.
Yep.
It's not go out to this field
Yep.
and then pay international artists. It's all local artists.
Yep.
This thing,
Yep.
fucking genius.
And there's no
That's-
there's no festival prices. You
No,
know, you can go
it's all affordable.
into the bar that you always go to and
Yes.
just fucking it's fucking cool.
When I see this every year, I'm jealous I can't. That's something I want to go to.
It's a
I don't want to go to a festival, but I will go to that.
I'm
and
looking
hang
at
out
this.
in
I'm like,
bars.
oh, this is so sick. I'm not going, but that's sick.
Yeah.
Is that Lachlan?
Where?
Oh no, sometimes he plays. I don't know if he plays with Cat Piss sometimes or just.
Yeah, he was
he's
definitely there this
mates
year,
with
though,
him,
right?
yeah.
In Carnivara and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and it's supporting all the local acts. Do they ever have anyone outside of Newey playing at these?
They would, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a few, right?
they
A few
would.
headliners.
Yep.
But like the right amount of tasteful, whatever.
Yep,
It's sick.
that's cool.
That is the future.
Yeah,
Those kind of localized festivals
I like that.
support local communities, local artists, local businesses.
yeah. Fuck
Hell yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, nice, dude. You feel satisfied with that?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah. You happy with it?
Yeah. What you got? Show me that.
Didn't you had a question and we had another topic? Oh,
Yeah.
the microphone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quickly. I want to talk about the new OPR microphones.
Cool.
So-
what's going on?
So open plan recording. As you know,
Mark, right?
Yeah, Mark. I don't want to try and say his name because I'll butcher it. Say his last name, excuse me. But yeah, as everyone knows, we're big fans of OPR on this channel. Currently in my possession, I have this guy. I have this guy.
Yep.
I have.
The 121.
What's that? That's I don't know what that is. I don't have that
You
one.
have the U87 one?
U87 right here.
Yep.
That's that guy right there.
Oh, yeah, the ribbon's right behind you.
Yep, I have. Yeah, he's 121 ribbon here. He's changed the grill because I bought it a long time ago. Anyway, so there's a couple new mics he's got out. He's recently started making his version of the U47 again.
FET or tube?
FET, always FET. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the tube, man.
Yeah.
U47 tube, dumb. I mean, I've got one. And
Yeah.
I never use it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that was a bit harsh. They're not dumb. But
Different things.
Yeah.
The FET's more versatile.
anyone who knows us, we love a bit of hyperbole. Sure,
Yeah.
people understand that now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so cut to a couple of new microphones that Mark is doing that I am very interested in.
Yeah.
The M49.
49.
M49. So this one, up until now, I don't know of a way you can get this microphone for under $10,000.
No, clones is the only way.
But I
There's
mean,
a bunch of
but even
clones.
clones, like what
Yeah.
what clones are there? M49 clone.
There might only be that Mike
That's
and
what I'm
Mod,
saying,
Mike
yeah.
and Mod company, I
Oh,
think.
hang on. So there's Flea, which you could argue Flea's not even a clone company. They're so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonder, again, more expensive than the original sometimes.
Yep.
Bee's Knees, I'm
same.
gonna skip over that.
Yeah.
Peluso,
Same.
yeah, again. Oh no, Peluso do fall in that
Affordable, bit more affordable.
semi-affordable mid-range. So P49. Again, I've owned a Peluso mic. I didn't love it.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, in terms of being able to buy a 49, this might be pretty cool option.
So for those unfamiliar with the 4.9, the Telefunken
I'm unfamiliar with the
or
49.
Neumann. Yeah, so
I don't know shit about him. I just
isn't it Tom that's put us?
So
or is
our
his
friend
the
Tom-
4.9 and the 50. Does he like
I
both?
can't remember. He's always banging on about. I
This
think
is
it's
why Tom needs to be on the
Yeah,
podcast.
he's too autistic for it. He doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. But you're not. I'm joking. So M49 versus.
We love you, Tom.
I love you, Tom.
One day you'll be on here.
Yeah, we'll get him in here someday. So okay, here we go. Cool. So let's look at the M49 versus the M50 TLM. So I feel like I don't even know what's the difference. What is the difference between Neumann M? Is it? And there's a 149 too,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
149's TLM.
Okay, right.
That's TLM.
And M50. One of
I know
them.
that much. I know that much. These are mics that I just.
The M50 is like 5 times the price. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, wow.
Hang on, let's just look up the prices. So our M49.
Ready to cry?
Yeah, who's crying first? $16,000. That's absolutely fucking obscene, but makes sense. Now let's go M50. Now, what is your guess for an M50? I'm going to guess $35,000.
Yeah, in the 30s, like a U67 or something.
20.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I know
cool.
about these is that they're favoured in like orchestral stuff for whatever reason,
yeah,
right?
apparently, like for what was Tom saying? Was it Omni or like or they like? Was it the new one that Neumann just brought out? Is
It's a
apparently
recreation, yeah.
and is apparently really good in an array.
Yeah.
where you need 8 of them, and they're 14.
Yeah, it was like 5 of them or 8 of them. or whatever.
15,000 a piece. Is
Yeah.
that? Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, it's
let's-
like 100 grand or 200
I just
grand
want to make sure I got this right. So the new Neumann microphone, it's the M49V.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it is
I remember that.
$13,000.
Yeah.
And if you wanted it in an array, you need 8.
5 or
Yeah,
8,
yeah, yeah.
depending what type of array
Oh
you're doing.
my god. For anyone who doesn't know, an array is for
Like your Decatree, like whatever, for
still
film
that-
and scoring.
Atmos recording, yeah, like full surround.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was interested. I want to hear the difference, if possible, between an M49 and an M50. What's in this one? Here we go.
Up in my
Dude, did we talk about last week about
11 microphones.
Did we talk about last week about microphone comparisons and capsule placement? Remember I asked you that question about...
Yeah, like how do you do a shootout?
Yeah.
It's so hard.
So, okay, so...
Because you can either capture the one performance.
Yes.
Because you need controls.
Yes.
Right? So if you do a different performance.
Which would you argue is less of a control? 2 different performances or 2 different placements?
Less of a control, 2 different performances.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's also not fair.
But it's placement.
But it's also not fair to compare 2 capsules like this because I might favour like that.
Yeah.
You know, I might just sing like this.
Yeah. Or be slightly closer to one.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I tend, if I'm going to compare, I'll do two separate performances.
Yeah.
I know it's
and
not
be
fair.
on axis.
Yeah, I know it's not fair because
Yeah.
it's not the same, but I think
It obviously depends the distance and the.
And I guess it
things,
depends what you're
'cause-
testing too.
Yeah,
If
and
you're
what
testing
kind
a guitar cab where you can place them exactly in the same
guitar cab's
spot.
ideal.
Yeah,
Drum overheads,
yeah.
things like that.
Vocal is really hard one
Vocal is really hard because the artist moves.
Exactly.
Same as acoustic guitar.
Yep.
Really hard to shoot out.
All right, well, just back to this quickly. I just wanted to. Okay, here we go. So we got a vintage M49 here.
How are we going to hear this?
I'm sorry. Good
I love it how they just use terrible singers for these things. It's like you got like there's $100,000 a mic there, and you're Vintage King. You sell mics. Get a good singer. Phineas. Nope. 149. I guess comparing it to like a U. 87 or something that we like, something we actually know, right?
Yeah.
How do you when you're going to listen to a microphone, how do you know whether or not you're going to like it? Because
it's hard.
What do you do? I listen to it compared to a mic I know really well.
Yeah, that's the right way.
Yeah.
That's the right way.
Cool.
For sure.
The
The one I like that's been done by a few people is comparing it to a 57
yes.
in a lot of cases.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Because then,
Just a
especially with
really-
guitars, that's an easy one.
just a really
because
stock-
you know everyone knows what a 57 sounds like, and then you compare it to that.
Yep.
Discontinued in 1971 after a 20 true Neumann M40. Neumann.
For people that own these microphones, like I have a true 1950s Neumann. Shut up, man. Please, shut up. Again, like like
bit
how
of a
do I-
bad demo.
But how do I know? Like, I don't know what that thing sounds in that room. Anyway,
That's the problem with demos.
yeah, yep.
You know, it's always hard to get
Yeah,
good demos
you-
unless they're
and-
done somewhere as
and
a
that's
control.
it. And you need to have like at least 2 or 3 common microphones that everyone knows. I wonder if this is going to give us,
I'm not left with
because I know what TLM.
That's a TLM.
Yeah, I know what TLM mic sound.
up when it's time to leave.
Hang on.
Oh. Whoa.
Please come with, so I'm not left with me. There's no way.
Yeah, this is impossible. There's no
Yeah.
way. Anyway,
That's a bust.
Yep. So back to what I was trying to talk about is cool.
Yep.
So let's have a look. I mean, I've never heard no PR mic I don't like.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And at the price point,
How much is he selling these for? Because we just looked at the prices.
okay, 3.5.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go back here again. So the other one that really interests me, and I don't think he's even got it up here yet, is the C12.
yeah. I saw him tease that the other day.
Let's go on
Yeah.
to his Insta and just check. He's been putting up little photos. Go, Reese.
Reese.
I'm gonna like your shit. There you go, bro. What's he doing? Testing warm mics? Was that what that was? Warm mic? Yep.
Which one is it?
That's the 87, the one we tried.
Oh yeah,
It is, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What am I doing?
C12.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. Open plan.
The ADD meter's high
Oh,
today.
dude, it's off the charts today. All right, cool. So yeah, here we go. He's got the FET.
Was it in a story? I saw it come up.
Is that it there? It must be. It must be in his stories.
Yeah, but it'll be
Yeah, here we go.
there it is.
Cool. So,
Interesting.
what do you know about this mic? C12.
I always laugh because one of the go-tos for me is it's one of the Michael Jackson mics. Because you know how everyone's
Is
like,
it?
"This is the Michael Jackson mic.
I
This is
thought
the
this
Michael Jackson mic."
SM7B was.
It was only for a brief minute.
SM7B was.
Yeah.
Was it Thriller or?
Yeah, on that Thriller thing. They
Fucking
used it
oath.
on a bunch of stuff. But if you go through a lot of videos, he's often on a C12.
Oh.
So's Stevie Wonder and all those guys.
I've never used one, never heard one in person. Are they particularly bright?
Yeah.
They're like really bright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
the point of these was once again a tube mic with a bright capsule.
Yep.
To
combat
quite bright
dark
combat tape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So they are bright and airy.
Yep.
But the modern creations of them obviously will be more modern. So they'll try and tame
less
it.
of that craziness.
Yeah.
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 So
If you get a
let's go-
vintage, they can be very bright. But obviously
go
it depends on the quality of the mic. So
Man,
there's a lot of things, right? But traditionally it's one of the brighter tube mics.
Yep.
Focused more for vocals, but then people use them as like mono overhead a lot. I've seen them used as a mono overhead, or even
Yes.
if someone's got a paired, I've seen them used as paired
That seems
stereo overheads.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a nice, maybe bright but smooth
Yeah.
not harsh high end
True.
as an overhead mic,
Or if you
would
had-
suit certain styles.
If you had really dark drums.
yeah, and dark
like-
cymbals. Yeah.
My green roses
'Cause they're still full range.
got me so high, so high, so high. My green
I hate the 414
green
vocal.
wine
It's very scooped.
I hate
It's
it.
scooped in the mids.
It's really ugly.
Yeah. It can be too scooped.
got me
I've heard
so
it sound
high,
good on
so
hip hop vocals
high.
though. Certain ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's listen to this.
so high, so high. My green wine
Yeah, it always sounds so scooped
Yeah, hang on.
for a vocal. The proximity effects
got me
crazy.
so high, so high, so high. Got me so high.
Hold on, I'm just gonna flick back.
So high, east, don't go and frown now.
Yes,
if
good.
you are down, just know I'm all through the night. This time is just right.
sound as different as I
Please
thought
don't
they
go
would.
and frown now.
Well, they're a similar capsule.
First scene
They are.
got me so high, so high.
You can hear
I-
yeah.
that
that's the
sounds
reference.
bright as
yeah,
fuck,
that's
doesn't
the
it?
reference
Yeah.
mic, yeah.
I don't
Manly
know.
Reference is one I want to try, but I have a feeling I'll hate
Hate
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like with
Hang
all those
on.
brighter mics.
The fucking angle of that microphone.
Yeah, once again in the test, yeah.
What
it's
the
off.
fuck is that?
Yeah.
And they're all apart by about that much.
Yeah.
This-
I don't know if he's singing into one more than the other. It's hard to tell. But yeah.
It looks like he's in the middle, but
Yeah.
again, not a fair test.
Nah. It's hard. Yeah.
I've lost track of what I was talking about. Yeah, cool. C12. So
C12.
bright tube. I've heard them. Yeah, I've heard them in recordings.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard them in person. Look at the size of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird, eh? So what's the go? Like
Schlong. It's a schlong.
you had to go there, did you?
Fucking A.
Hang on. So is there two tubes in there? Is that why? That looks like that? C12.
Internals, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the internals. I don't think so.
Why is it so long? Internal.
Longer the better.
I was waiting as soon as I said it.
You know why, Mitta. You know why.
Whoa,
Let's have geeks.
dude!
It's a weird transformer.
What isn't in there?
No, that's.
I see two tubes.
We've got to get the right one.
Wait. Oh wait, it is just one tube.
Yeah.
Sorry. So is a tube and a transformer, and they've just stacked them on each other.
Yeah. It seems that way.
Cool.
It's a big tube.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is that just not a 12X7 or
I don't know.
Right.
I'm not sure.
the AKG and the 250 and the 25? What's it? Elam
So similar.
250.
Don't know.
Yeah, I never heard of that one. So the C12 capsule, this is the one they bang on about, right? And they had them in the early 414s.
Yes.
The brass capsule
Yes.
had the early C12 capsule,
Yeah,
which
'cause
everyone
It's an RK12 capsule.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what you use. So you use the same one in both mics.
Cool.
Yeah.
Little hot tip for anyone at home who can't afford that is Mark will actually replace the capsule of your Rode mic.
And put a better capsule in.
Dude, I had a Rode K2.
Yep.
No, I had a Rode NTK, which, I mean, when I bought it, I thought it was cool, and then I used it for years, and I was like, "This is fucking horrible." But so I don't. It looks like they're out of stock. at the
Capsule
moment.
replacement and modding is definitely a thing.
Dude, so this is OPR the 12. So he'll put this in your. Oh look, he'll do it for an NT 2000.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, I think I paid him $500, and he put in the capsule, and the microphone was lovely after that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, so the capsule is like anything, it's the first point of contact for sound waves, right? So it's going to have the biggest impact on the quality of sound. All the other components just help voice that,
Yep.
right? So the quality of that capsule is integral to the sound of the microphone, the same as a speaker in the reverse, right?
Yep.
So yeah, recapsuling a mic is an easy DIY option.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or like affordable option to upgrade a microphone.
That's cool.
Matt McGlynn from Mic Parts does similar things as well. And I know people that have done that. You can buy capsules from like
Dude, look at that.
a bunch of companies.
Look how big the U is.
Oh, I don't know if I love that. But
That's pretty funny.
yeah, I understand why it is.
Yeah, I
like
get
that,
it. I get it. Yeah.
But it might overcompensate. Maybe because it's from another one.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe he's just trying to do a full original thing or something.
Yeah.
Is that bigger than the original though? That does look it. Oh no, the original's
They are
pretty
like that.
pretty fucking long.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
crazy.
Yeah, well,
it makes sense for placement
Yep.
and having the cable not be a problem. Whatever.
Man.
Cool. Did you have something you wanted to show today?
Yeah. Okay. So let's just do a quick one. We'll just end on this. So last week I put out a thing asking if anyone had any questions for us, which is also always super useful because, it's nice to talk about things that people want to hear about.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so I just want to, let's go and have a look at this. So this guy that sent me this, this question on Insta. Oh man, I was having a chat with Dr. Alien Smith recently through the week. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy. I want more of his mics.
Yeah. Whose mic did you use? The Dr. Alien
Joe
drum
had
mic?
the Kick,
Kick
8.
mic. Did he buy that one? Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
It
he just sent them to Reese as well. You said it beat the 47 Fet.
It beat that on the kick.
What did you like about it? I meant to ask you about it.
That one, it was brighter and the fundamental was higher.
Yes.
The Dr. Alien Smith was darker and the fundamental of the kick was lower.
Yeah.
So
do you know what he uses in there to pick up the sound?
A headphone driver. Fucking cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I like this. So let's go and I want to look at this this guy's profile. I want to know a little bit more about him before we go and answer his question. Who can grow the filthiest mustache? It's going to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Fuck
Please.
you, dude.
He's Asian.
It's true.
Yeah.
Bro, I told one of my best friends the other day about that I'm half Asian. He's like, what? I was like, dude.
Does he know where Laos is?
Do you look at me? Like, crazy. Anyway.
Go back to geography class, son.
Dude, crazy. No cure for Rob. All right. I just want to have a quick look at...
If you were looking at me, what nationality would you think I am?
I would think that you have some Greek in you.
Yeah, I always get those.
There you go.
Macedonian, Greek.
Yeah. Some.
When I had hair,
Yep.
it was long and curly.
Yeah.
And so people would come up and talk to me in fucking
Would they?
South American.
Sick.
Dude, I had an argument with one guy and he's like, you Italiano? And I was like, no.
Really?
And he's like, no, you Italiano.
Dude.
And I was like, nah, bro, I'm Australian. He was like, yeah, but your mama, Italiano. And I was like, no.
Man,
Your
that's
dad?
so funny.
No. Your grandma? No.
That's so funny because I went
All
to
Australian.
Indonesia
It's all
and
European.
someone there was like, "You're Indonesian,"
Yeah,
and I was like,
I can see that.
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I'm not." And they're like, "You are."
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, "Okay."
So funny. It is funny when people want you to be in their tribe,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to get mistaken for all the Greek is one I got. Macedonian I got a lot.
Cool. Well,
Maltese.
I got a lot of questions last week, but this one stuck with me. Shout out to No Cure for Rob. Sorry if I just doxed you, dude, and you didn't want that. But let's just have a look. So his question. So overhead and rooms, miking and treatment in the tracking and mixing stage.
Treatment. Okay, in mixing, tracking
so
and
I
mixing.
wanted to address this because I did it last week, and it was my approach to overheads and rooms changes depending on the style of music and,
Cool.
and the drummer.
Yep.
So, so if I'm, for example, if I'm recording a rock band, I'm heavy on the room mics.
Hell yeah.
I want.
I feel like I learnt this way too late. How important good room mics are for rock drums.
Well, you can't learn it when you don't have a big room.
Yeah.
It's straight up, man. Like,
But when you study,
Yeah.
and I studied twice, I was never taught properly the importance of room mics.
there's too much emphasis on close miking.
Always. There's always an overemphasis on that. And you should be starting at the room mics. And when I started to teach, that's where I went.
Putting weights inside of drums and fucking. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so so I did this. Let's just have a quick zoom out.
Shout out to Brick Rubin.
This is how I track most things. I like to do everything in one go. The other day I did a couple of songs not like this, and I fucking hated it.
So you do this, and then do you then save them as separate songs?
No,
You just keep
I
it all
mix
as one
whole
thing?
albums like this. There's
Yeah.
14 songs in this one. It's
Yeah.
pretty processor heavy.
Yeah.
So you have to.
What about when you want different things?
I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't really.
Yeah,
Or
fair
if I
enough.
do, I just like say if I want one song to have a different snare sound, I'll automate, or I'll
Automate,
I'll different sample, or room mics go up, or whatever.
Okay.
I just like having it all here. For example, the other day I was mixing this fucking song, and I made one change to the kick drum, and then I had to open 10 tracks and go change kick drum.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so ages ago I started like this. I haven't gone back, and I probably won't. Anyway, so
Cool.
let's just have a quick look. I've already forgotten the question. Overheads and room mics. So let me just find the right song. I think maybe this one's a cool one. Oh yeah, cool. I just want to give you something that shows you like toms, cymbals, everything. Cool. So here is a moment. All right, so this band, rock band, this is Rocks Free from Port Macquarie. We've been doing stuff again. I fucking love these boys.
Shout out to Rocks Free.
Yeah.
Everyone should know them. They're huge.
Yeah, check out their Instagram.
Another fucking huge Aussie act.
100%.
Huge and getting bigger all the time.
And another band that deserves to be on the festival circuit.
Fuck yeah.
I'm pretty sure their social media following is in the hundreds of thousands now.
Now, fucking hell. Last time I checked, it was probably like 40, 50,000.
141,000 on Instagram. They're blowing up. Doing great. Anyway, so, so the approach, basically, if I'm doing a heavy band, I don't want heaps of weight in the cymbals. I also don't want heaps of low end in the room mics because it just chews up headroom.
Yes.
And often metal's too fast for it, unless we're working with particularly slow songs in which we can have more low end because it takes longer to reset.
Yep.
Anyway, so we'll just quickly.
So
you go.
Rocks Free then. You said metal. You don't want lots of low end, but I wouldn't say Rocks Free are metal.
They are definitely not. Rocks Free are a rock band,
yes,
in my opinion. Yeah. So I'll just turn off what I've got going on. Just a bit of tracking EQ. Bro, I was going to tell you the other day, I've started using this EQ again. EQ. And the channel strip, the compressor sounds really good.
Oh, I haven't used it in ages.
It sounds good, man.
Yeah,
like it's got low end to it. It sounds good.
I might have to revisit it.
It's got SSL vibes in my mind. Anyway, so let's just have a quick look. I did a little bit different here. I did a left and right pair of Coles, which they're gone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Coles overheads. If I'm doing a metal band, I'll use small diaphragm condensers on overheads and I'll use the Coles on the room.
For the faster transient stuff?
Yeah, yes.
That makes sense.
For the faster, exactly that. So here is my overhead, raw overhead. I pan them 60. That's just what I like.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. First thing I notice, how much shell weight is in...
Ribbons on overheads? You just get so much good tom sound.
Bro, it's okay.
Nothing else does it but a ribbon.
So this
you can get close with some condensers if they're flat enough,
it's not
it's not the same.
It doesn't emphasize the punch of the...
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That's the first thing that I noticed about ribbon microphones.
Yeah.
When you put it in front of a kit, right?
Yeah.
Out in front of the weight you get from the kick drum this far away, no, the mic doesn't.
And it ignores,
not the same way.
And it ignores the bleed because it doesn't have that high end thing. So you just don't get that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's crazy. I love it.
So
love it.
My approach with this, let's see if we get a photo. I do have photos.
You are tracking it, right? You are recording this?
Yeah.
Sick.
So if we go to who am I? Here we go. Yeah. So this is from last week. There'll be a photo. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Here we go. So
nice and high up.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
Measured. I think I'm about 1.4 from the snare. 1.4 meters.
Yeah.
Equidistant from the snare for both. That's why they're different heights. And I felt like I wanted a center image, hence the U87 behind it. I won't always do that.
Yeah.
It depends if I want my kit to feel more mono or not. If I want the kit to be more center image, I'll do a center overhead. If I don't need that, like in metal, most of the time I want a wide kit, so I won't do that. Anyway,
makes heaps of sense.
Yep. So let's just have a quick listen back to this again. So this is... I'm just going to introduce the center and you can listen to what it does.
Even on this,
obviously, we don't have headphones in, but you can hear the center image.
Yeah.
Just cut like it's like there's a bit of a dip before, and now it's like a triangle with the largest bit in the middle, and it pans out.
Yeah.
And I'll just show you the tonal difference in the UA7 to the ribbons because it's huge.
Oh.
So that that grabs me that snare thing, you know, that center, like that.
Yeah, it's almost like the perfect center. And like the cool thing is you can do the inverse of that too.
Yeah.
Like you can go whatever your choice of large diaphragms on left and right.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then a ribbon in the middle as well, which works really cool because the low end is all mono.
Yes. My train of thought
Just for those out
with
there.
ribbons out there, and I'll get to that because I treat overheads heavy. But the reason I use overheads, so ribbons wide, is because they don't get in the way of guitars.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that frequency thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm going to try and answer this question as succinctly as I can without going crazy.
So that's tracking. Yeah.
Let's
So
just
overheads.
let's not worry about hats and ride because that's just more bullshit.
They're just closed mics
Yeah,
and
cool.
stuff.
Let me just take off the center. Bro, he's such a good hitter. You can hear it, right? Like
The consistency.
Hang on, let's just look at this. This will give you the biggest bone you've ever seen.
Oh.
Look at that snare.
Is there any compression on that? On tracking?
No compression. Bro.
There wasn't a compression.
There is
compressor.
zero compression.
That is.
Look at that.
Fucking unbelievable.
Wouldn't you kill people for that?
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. That's very
I mean,
nice.
look,
That's
we
tasty.
didn't get it quite on the kick as much, but look
Yeah.
at that snare drum, bro.
Bro,
imagine
that's
how
consistent as
dude.
fuck.
Imagine how that's going to compress and
What
how.
preamp were you going through?
Okay, so this
We're
was
hammering it a bit on the pre though.
heaps.
Yeah. So that'll be helping a lot too.
I was
to be
clipping.
fair.
Like I wasn't hitting the red,
Yeah.
but it was clipping a little bit.
What pre?
Great River.
Yeah.
And
That'll be doing part of it.
The snare drum, actually, it'll be the photo will be here. It was
Once again, from our previous episode,
what?
on our previous episode, we talked about the bonus of having good pre's.
Yes.
You can do that with good pre's.
Yes, you can.
Anyway,
you can.
yeah, sorry, what were you saying? Snare position?
Snare.
How far
No,
away?
snare drum. Mic is the Unidyne B. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's is that the Unidyne or a different Unidyne?
No, it's a different one.
The one with the switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the switch. Lachlan.
What
that's
was different about that one?
darker.
Whose is that?
Lachlan's. Oh. Yeah. So it's a little bit darker, it's a little bit thicker. And I said to him on the day, I don't take risks on important projects.
Yeah.
This is an important project. And I was like, fuck man, like snare drum mic on a project like this, if it's wrong, the whole thing goes in the bin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
anyway, so I was like, fuck. Anyway, I loved it.
Yeah, nice. Very cool.
Let's just play a little bit of it. We're here. Snare top.
The bleed doesn't sound as bad either.
No.
Yeah.
Transient's lovely.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Very cool.
so let's go through.
It helps when you got a good drummer hitting that
Oh,
snare.
bro,
though.
the drummer is everything. The drummer is everything. So let's go down now. We're not going to listen to everything, but let's just skip down to the room mic. So this is where it kind of starts to get fun. This is why I love Wood River. This
there's
studio.
a lot of space.
Oh man! And Joe recently put in a bunch of work to the control and the live room, and it made a difference. He's really done a great job in there, and I fucking love being there.
Cool.
All right, cool. Let's do R88. Just to give you an idea, it is roughly 1.5 meters in front of the kit. It's hard to see there. All right, so just a realistic pit of drum kit.
Dude,
you know?
that mic,
Yeah.
that could be the majority of your drum sound.
Yeah. The low end's so
So
tight.
good.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Room C. So usually I do a large diaphragm tube. This time I did a OPR ribbon. One of the big ones, it's like a R40. No,
The pill?
Yeah, the pill. Yep.
Yeah.
So actually, if we just go back to here, where is the OPR? So I used for that one products. It's just it might even be discontinued.
Yeah.
It's not the pill. It's another one just
Okay.
like it. Anyway,
Similar enough.
Yeah. So usually I like a LDC tube because it's very bombastic.
Yes.
This wasn't bombastic. This was much more in that 400 hertz area.
Yep.
Pretty flat sounding.
Yeah.
So that one, me and Lachlan were like, don't know about that, but in the mix, it's fucking sick. I'll show you in a sec. Anyway.
That is I have a go-to ribbon that goes there as well in that exact. How far back? About 1 meter? Did you say?
No.
Or further back?
Like 4 meters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, heaps far.
Nice.
Actually, I've got a photo of it
That's
here.
very nice.
So if we go.
Yeah. I would put it back further if I could.
Yeah. Or if you had the room, you would.
Yeah.
Where is maybe I didn't put it up.
That's all good. We get what you mean.
Oh,
4 meters back.
There's that Dr. Alan Smith thing. Cool. Anyway, Right, so room left and right. Again, they're the Sennheisers, the little guys.
Oh.
Bro, listen to the low end that these little guys have. It is absolutely unfair. I don't know how this company has done this.
Flattering.
Let's just go back to the R88.
They're like ribbons.
Let's flick it, aren't they? Hang on. Hang on, let me just crank it. I have also EQ'd these, just a little bit of like in tracking, but not much, like just a little bit.
Yeah, I can just tell by the sizzle in the cymbals that they're condensers.
Yep. But they don't have any of the ugliness that comes with a condenser normally.
Not a small diaphragm, yeah.
Cool. All right,
They're so cool.
We're almost there. So the last thing, which is the feature of Wood River in my mind.
The garage?
The accidental discovering of how fucking sick the garage is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, bro, that sounds
big,
like
bombastic energy.
bombastic, distorted. Anyway.
Do you do any distortion to that or saturation? What are you doing?
Hell yeah.
What are you doing?
All right, so now we've talked about capture. Now let's talk about treatment. So,
So did you do anything on the way in is what I meant to get that.
I never do anything on the way in. I just crank
Pussy.
pre's.
No, crank and pre's is part of it.
Yeah.
Like I would say crank and pre's because you can, especially Neve style pre's,
Yes.
you can definitely start.
Yes.
Like this is the thing people forget about a Neve pre's. You can really push them towards that distortion and then
you
dial
get,
them back,
and you
trim them back.
You get compression.
Yes.
Yeah, things start to compress. So, I mean, it is scary distorting a pre when you've got to commit to it.
But that's why you have heaps of options as well.
And
you
I'm
got
just
to know.
And I'm confident now.
Yeah.
Like I know like
know.
how it's going to sound, and very rarely have I ever gone, oh, that's too distorted.
Yeah.
You know, like it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so No Cure for Rob wants to know treatment. Let's talk about treatment. So again, I mean, you need context of close mics, don't you? We need to give the context of the close mics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's very good.
Oh man, I'm so proud of this recording.
yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Anyway, so okay. So first off, if let's do it in context with the shells because I feel like without it, it's pointless, right? Yeah. Cool. All right, great.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, cool. All right, so Rob, this is how I would do it. I would start with a fader.
This is your cymbal bus.
Cymbal, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, first we should talk about routing. All close mics go to a shell bus.
Mm-hmm.
All cymbals go to a cymbal bus. All rooms go to a room bus. All those go to a drum bus.
Yep.
Pretty self-explanatory.
I've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. So first off, I would start with them at a level like a little bit higher than I normally have it, just so I can hear what's going on. And I want to listen for what is it adding. The first thing I listen for is what is it adding that I don't like. And
I like that.
yeah, I hear flabby low end. The first thing I hear is the overheads are compromising the tightness of the kick.
Yep.
All right. So first,
Which is super common.
yeah. So first thing I'll do is low pass. I always fuck this up. You let
High pass.
High pass. You let the highs pass. Fuck. Should have stayed in school. Okay. So now this is where it gets interesting. So this is how much like. It depends on what mics you've used and what the end result is. So how much shell you want in your overheads. So first thing I did with this, I'm like, oh, it's too meaty. I'm going to high pass at about 100. Immediately, my snare sucked.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen. So, cool. Let's just go a bit higher. Just.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing some of that
Meat.
the body, the meat.
body.
Yeah, because
Yeah. And the ribbons are going to pick that up.
what frequency do you think meat is at? Where do you think when someone says meat?
In a snare.
No, period.
Meat.
What's the meat? What's the meat?
What's the meat
What is it?
frequency?
I know. I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
What do you like? If you need to pull the meat out of something, where you go?
80 to 100.
80 to 100.
What do you think?
I'm
You
at
think lower?
150.
150?
150 for meat.
Yeah.
80 to 100 is,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Whereas 150 is chest.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah,
agree?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
because drums for me, 200 starts to get almost honky. It's
Yes.
before the, like
Yeah.
most people say the higher in the mids is
Yeah.
honky, but on a drum,
Yeah.
250 gets
like
weird.
if I'm in my mix and it's hitting me in the chest too hard, I just go to the Marg at the 150 and I just pull some 150 out,
Yeah,
and
interesting.
it just cleans things up.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, okay, so like my normal position for like a high pass on overheads would be anywhere from say 80 to 130.
Yeah.
I can go quite high sometimes.
Yeah.
This one I left it all the way down at 60 just
Yep.
because I like what it was doing for the kick and for the snare, and it was just providing that
What octave curve is that?
This 24.
Yeah, that's a steep curve.
Don't love this about
You can change that.
how?
The octaves.
How?
There's no 18.
No. Oh, 18's the one.
18's the one.
18's the one.
Especially for high pass.
How are you not going to put 18?
18's the one.
Anyway, so
For high pass, 18 is
yeah.
the perfect musical filter
Yeah,
for me.
100%.
It's the SSL curve.
Yes. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right, cool. First thing is high pass. In the past, I have been I usually always low pass as well. I'll do it above where I hear it because I do want it to
Create space.
Yeah, and I don't want it to eat unnecessary headroom when I can't hear it anyway.
Yes.
So so let's just call it like 14, 15, something like that. Depending on how much air I want it. And we're talking about ribbons here, which don't really have much up there anyway.
No.
So
No.
cool. And let's just kill the shells for a minute. All right. Cool. Immediately, it's too much low end in the overheads because they sound like room mics, right?
Yep.
Cool. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm a big tilt shift fan.
Yeah, I know.
You like a tilt shift?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So if I don't do a tilt shift, I'll create essentially a tilt shift. Like I'll do a low shelf and then a high shelf.
shelf, yeah.
Yeah. So I think my first move here was just a general 500 hertz and down 3 dB.
Shelf.
Yep, little shelf. Then I wanted to deal with more of that, in that kick drum because I felt like the overheads were emphasizing the kick more than the snare.
Yeah.
And I want to hear more snare than the overheads and the kick.
Yep.
So I just took a little bit of that out. What's that? That's a 1 dB
four?
bump. Yeah. That's a 1 dB shelf at 2.5K.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a general. I find
Lift.
that. Yeah, I
But
find
then,
that
I was looking at
2.5K point to be the most natural. If you wanted just a
Yeah.
general high end lift,
Yeah.
1.5 brings up too much mid range.
Yep.
3 and above misses out on that intelligibility region.
Yep.
Cool. So let's just flick the EQ on and off.
And why the 4 kilohertz?
Oh, I just did a little dip at 4 just because it's a bit nasty.
Yeah.
And when
That's
you
that
do
tricky
it,
range.
when you do it shelf at 2.5, it can bring up that yucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snares tighter. And let's listen to the cymbals. Yeah, there's a bit more. There's a bit more of a cohesive balance between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from here, I would compress heavily, probably with a 33609.
Yeah. I've been doing that.
You doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That, and then I would EQ with my new Avituses. I would do what I've just done here, but with the Avituses because they're just
Better.
smoother and nicer. And then I would probably use Soothe on this exact setting that it's probably on, Simple Smooth. That's the Nolly cymbal setting. And let's listen to the Delta. Just that yucky, the yucky 4K range. Yeah. So that's
Nice.
more or less it for overheads. I don't really do much else. Then I'll put them, if I've gain staged correctly the way I always do, they usually sit at about -12.
Yep.
And again, rock mix higher, metal mix lower. Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's just go to now. I'll just quickly burn through these room mics because it's going to take forever. So I usually structure these around the R88. The R88 is the one that I want to be the feature. Mm-hmm. So I'll start by soloing that. Let's just make sure everything's loud. Yep, cool.
God, that sounds good. Just the energy.
Yeah. Yep.
The punch and the
vibe.
energy.
Yep.
There's this punch that a ribbon gets,
Yep.
and that ribbon does it the best.
Yep. I'm gonna
Unbelievable.
So my next thing is I have the R88, and if you know that microphone, it's 2 capsules completely at 90 degrees.
Blue one.
Yep. So I'll put that at 60 and 60, just because 50 and 50 feels a little bit small for me. So
Yeah.
I just like a little bit wider.
Yep.
And then the room C is designed to then fill the center space.
Yeah, nice.
Same idea as the overheads.
Yep.
So let's just bring that one in. And you can hear what it does to the low mids. Kind of feels that realism, you know, like I hear a bit of 1 to 2K.
Yeah,
Like-
and it being a bit further back
Yep.
is like picking up the
Yep.
room in
Bit
a
of
better
space.
way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool.
It's very
Right.
cool.
So that's those 3. That is the basis of my sound.
Hmm.
And now, so the room left and right, I'll pull up this.
Sennheisers.
Yeah, the Sennheisers. I'll pull this up just so we can see the placement because it's pretty important. What's this? What's this? All right, cool. So drum kit is here.
Mm-hmm.
R88 is there. That's that ribbon,
Yep.
and that's the
Sennies.
yeah, the Sennheisers,
Fucking A.
like that
Yep.
above them.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So let's bring those.
Crazy.
Hang on, let's link them together. Link. It's my little hotkey for linking. Do you have hotkeys for shit like
Not
that?
for linking, but I should get one.
Good, right?
That's
yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, speedy.
Oof.
All right, cool. So, yep, let's bring these down. And these. Turn them off.
So good.
They just provide width.
Yeah.
Because I haven't.
And the depth.
Yeah, I haven't panned hard. Let's have a listen to them on their own.
I love how people cry about the term depth, but it's like there is depth in a mix.
That's one thing I hear
room sound.
in Forrester's mix heaps
Yeah.
is depth.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched him explaining how he recorded drums. Do you know where he places his, I know he has heaps of room mics, but the main pair of room mics, guess what they are and where they go. You'll never guess it.
Fuck. Is it ribbon?
No, like you'll never guess it. Think the opposite.
It's 57.
And where?
Is he doing something weird where he puts it in the corner or something?
So what he does,
Because I've heard people doing that.
he uses a U47 and he puts it.
It's a 47.
Sorry, a 87.
And you 87?
Pairs of 87s.
Yeah, up in the corners?
And like that.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm going to try it because maybe that's how he gets that kind of splashy, naturally.
Yeah,
thing.
you'll get like depending on the room, you should get like a weird boomy low end wrapping around up
Boomy
there. Yeah,
thing.
you could.
Right.
Depending on the tightness or uncontrolledness of the room.
Ooh, okay.
It could get boomy in there because it could be
Yeah.
bass build up. But if it's treated well, it could be nice and flat in there.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
You'll get different effects.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But
I like that.
the corner
Yep.
is where bass builds up.
Yep. Okay,
So the mic can sound quite different there.
Interesting. All right, cool. So, I mean, so far I've got the R88 and it's doing mid picture. Room mic fills the center picture. These wide ones give me width and excitement. So I'll just. Yep. Anyway, so we're starting to get more depth. We're starting to get more realism as things go on. And now the garage mics, bro.
Oh,
All right,
this is the
yeah.
chef's kiss at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end.
This is
Love
bullshit.
this. Yeah, who needs reverb?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't use it like on drums.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now,
So good.
Yeah, so now that we've been through the way I balance things, so you've essentially seen what I've just done in front of you is how I balance them. So now let's just get them in with the rest of the kit. Just finish this off. Let's go back to shells. Let's kill this. Bit more cymbals. I want a bit more high-end excitement. I'm basically looking for that point where I can hear the cymbals, but the tonality of the shell isn't being taken over. Yeah. And now let's get same thing with rooms. Oh, I didn't talk about how I treat rooms, just quickly. So again, this can change a lot depending on the style of band. I usually Sometimes I will do high and low passes in a group. Because for phase, it's better. And then sometimes there's just too much low end in some things.
Yeah.
So
Certain mics will pick up too much stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So with the R88, again, you'll see that I've really leaned into this 60 hertz thing for this particular recording because for some reason, this one, there was just tons of meat in that 80 hertz plus region. So I couldn't take too much of it out. Yeah. And you'll also see that I love that shelf move of 500 hertz, just a 1 to 2 dB. Just I find that most mics have too much of that, and it just cleans up a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So you can see all I've done there is just clean up a little bit of low end, picking my roll off points. I've been a bit more aggressive in the side ones because obviously they're competing with guitars.
Yep.
Garage is. You asked how I treat the garage. I compress it. And then I just distort the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Usually that's the plan. Sometimes I'll delay it too.
Yeah.
15, 20
Get it
milliseconds.
even
Get
longer.
it out of the way.
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
So there's no,
Yep. All right. So now that we've just discussed that, let's just listen to those. Let's go. No, I can fucking release their songs before they're even out.
Oof.
Bro, if someone sent me that drum kit sound, I'd be stoked, eh?
It's very good.
Let's just kill these. Oh, and quickly, I didn't touch on the styles of compression. So cymbal compression, fast.
You said 369.
Yeah. So I like fast compression on cymbals. Rooms can be slower. If I had a second stay level, that's what I would use.
Yeah, nice.
I love the fucking devil lock on rooms. Do you?
I haven't done that.
Oh, bro. So yeah, this.
I'll try it.
In parallel. People love it in parallel. I love it just bang
Just
on. Yep.
And then do you do a mix?
Yeah. So what I'll do is each like pair will get its own compressor. Like R88 is usually 1176 because I want it up front. Room C is usually like a pie compressor, like
Nice.
something like that, something
more
flabby.
transparent.
And room left and right, usually just something tight like a distressor. And then garage left and right, I'll just absolutely kill it, murder it with 1176. And then so they're all getting their different styles of compression. Then they all go to the bus, which gets the devil lock. Whoa. So then that's where the distortion.
That's the room bus getting the devil lock?
So I'm currently on this room bus, devil lock, and then MB to deal with a bit of that like cymbal, which I don't really need. And then
cool.
again, soothe, being
That
soothed.
MV at the end there explains a lot about what I hear in your drums.
Dude, let's turn it on and off. Let's have a look.
There's been a thing I've been noticing in your cymbal control.
And what is that?
It's just good.
Okay.
It seems, it comes off as a bit maybe darker.
Yeah.
You know how some people let the cymbals splash and let them be up there?
Yep.
You're not doing that.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
something that I hear in like
it annoys
five
the shit out of me.
Yeah, of course.
Like if I'm listening to a drum kit and I hear you know, in the coming through the room, I hate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just listen to. So this is room. Let's turn this off. I'll turn the mix up so you can. Oh, that's exciting, bro.
That sounds like 1170. I know this is not an 1176, but that distortion, that distortion, distortion.
Yeah.
That distortion reminds me of what you
it's
get
got that
by driving
mid-range.
1176.
Yeah. Now let's
it's a
check
very
out.
similar kind of crunch.
So I'm pretty. If I set this up the way, do you ever do the free band in MB? So so usually when you put MB on, it goes just to band. So if you go to the advanced section and you go to free, you can then essentially this is your side chain for what's triggering off it. Because I want
you want the
shells. Yeah, kick and snell. Yeah, I don't want it to trigger when the cymbals are going, right? So
shit.
Yeah, man, that's a game changer. So let's just turn it off.
So it's like the key, like the
key input. Yep. So
I didn't realize that. That's mad.
So every time the shells
Let's get them out of the way, your shells.
Yeah. Let's just turn it up so we can so we can really hear this. Or we just turn. Wait, is this working? Why isn't it working? Oh, threshold the wrong way. Yeah. Hear that?
Yeah.
So it comes up when the shells hit and then it goes
Pumps
away.
them
So
down.
my rooms are darker. Turn that off.
That's cool.
Hear that annoying?
This is on the room bus.
Yeah. Hear that annoying?
That's way because I've struggled with this and I've done like shelves and roll-offs.
Yeah.
To get them under control.
But you lose it.
But then you're losing it where you need it.
You lose it. But listen to how
Like it sounds more natural.
annoying the hi-hat is. When it comes back.
Yeah.
All I'm hearing is hi-hat.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, try that one.
That's
cool.
cool.
It's cool.
That's a pro level one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Loving that.
Anyway, no cure for Rob. I hope that answered your question.
Shout out, Rob.
Yeah, thank you very much, dude. And yeah, questions like that are really cool.
Yeah.
We really like that. I mean,
YouTube, Instagram.
fuck yeah.
Hit us up for questions.
Yep.
And we will start featuring them on the channel every week.
Do we
We're going
need
to start doing question
Do
time
we
at the
need
end.
to get on top of the Audio Boys, like the actual social, or is our Instagrams enough? Like,
For now.
Yeah.
For now, you can reach out to us
I just
personally.
don't want to have to deal with another Instagram.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Either
send us a message.
Yeah.
Like
Either
or-
on the YouTube comment section
yeah,
or in our DMs.
Yep. Please.
In Instagram and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Our personal DMs.
Yep.
You can give them your handle if anyone hasn't got it.
Where is it? Mine's here.
Your Instagram.
Yeah, Mitta Norart, and then you are DIY.
At DIY Recording Studio.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
are you? DIY Recording Studio. I swear one day we'll get on top of the socials and then we'll get them like, do people listen to this on like Spotify and shit?
We don't have
Like-
it on Spotify.
Yeah, but would they? Like,
That is a good question
Yeah,
because we haven't uploaded to Spotify.
No.
yet. We've been YouTube only.
yeah, and I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I have YouTube Premium, so I can use it like Spotify.
But not a lot of people have that.
I know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Let us know.
Just leave a comment. Just just write.
Get on Spotify, you dirty
streaming.
dogs.
Yeah, whatever. Like
Yeah.
anyway,
Or let us know your preferred streaming platform.
That would
because
be a
we
good
know
one.
Spotify
Yeah.
is controversial.
yes.
Let us know
Fuck
what
yeah.
you guys want and
Fuck
we'll do
yeah.
it. But at the moment, we're just on YouTube.
Yeah.
But we can change that. Hell yeah.
See you next week.
Yeah.
man. Fuck yeah.
Cool. Good timing.